Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and we are back in action on YouTube for now, I guess, after a retroactive strike for the ivermectin clip from Dr. Corey via a Senate hearing. That's the reality. We're really not going to address much more than that. I'm just going to show you what it is, show you that's where we're at. I thought that I would be live this morning. I assumed my band was up at 9:32 a.m. It was not. Wasn't until this afternoon. And then because of the severity of the censorship of YouTube, I decided not to stream Mixed Martial Mindset and instead only do that as a Rokfin exclusive. What I am going to try to do with this broadcast is get 1,000 new people over to Rokfin to make a free account. I need you to make that free account and follow me over there because I don't know how much longer I will be on this platform. And that's not me being dramatic. That's not me trying to, take advantage of some kind of censorship situation because, look, who is winning here with this? It's certainly not the audience. Certainly not you guys, right? And by the way, get your questions and comments in because we're going to go there. I'm also going to read a ton of the tips over at Rokfin because I've got just a massive amount of them. For now, the last several weeks, by the way, we have been 100% free over there. And we are saying things that are no longer really able to be talked about on this Milquetoast network. Okay? By the way, if you want to support me, I don't think I have any links out below. At Jason Burmis is the Venmo. And just so you understand, Jason is void at yahoo.com is the PayPal. Those are the two best ways right now to support me while I figure out this Go Get Funding or GoFundMe. But please, 1, 2, we got Fabled Enemies up there in the highest quality it's ever been, and it's free. If you haven't seen Fabled Enemies, all my documentary films are now up there, except for my mini documentary Code Red, and I'm going to find Code Red, I'm going to download that, and I'm going to upload that to this as well, which, was a little mini documentary on what happened down in Florida, okay, with a ton of different anomalies. But guys, just so you understand, if you haven't been around the last 2 weeks, Loose Change Final Cut, Loose Change Second Edition also up there. Everything has been free. Everything. And I want all my stuff to be free, but I also need to be able to make a living doing this. So eventually I will archive a lot of that stuff. Okay, and put it into the paid membership, which thank you so much. But what I need everybody to do that's watching this now, either live, we have under 100 viewers, 60,000 plus, 61,000 subscribers. We don't even have 100 in our AMA. I wonder how hard the algorithm hit us after this second strike. They banned Jamie Deluxe outright. Banned him. Bye-bye. Gone. And I'm going to have Jamie Deluxe on because, I loved his channel. He did a great job of trying to remain humorous with a lot of dark subjects. Okay? So, I need you over here on the Rokfin. That's where you're going to find me. Now that we're back on YouTube, we're going to go back to 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, exclusives on Rokfin, and then maybe I'll cut some of it up and I'll let it down here. So I want to just show people how this works, okay? Retroactively, months after I highlight a Senate hearing with a doctor who I believe was trying to save lives, who presented medical information that you can find here at clinicaltrials.gov about a certain drug, gets banned. I've been talking to the Wall Street Journal, but we'll see what happens there. I'm going to battle with NBC because they've taken my footage and said it was their exclusive. It's bizarro world. Pat Miletich, who went to D.C., he got visited by the FBI. I'm saying if the FBI approaches me, they're getting live streamed, right? They're getting live streamed. It's without a doubt. It's without a doubt. Meanwhile, our capital is fully militarized over the Muffin Man. This Q shaman they're trying to make you believe is a violent insurrectionist, and it's a sick and sad joke. So before we get going, I want to read through, let's see. We're going to go back one whole week, so there's going to be a lot of these. And I want to thank everybody who has used the tip circuit. See, all these things are free. You can still tip out. Sure, great. And by the way, I get these as texts, so if you do want to skip the line as a super chat, if you are watching on Rokfin, okay, you can tip over there, and we will. And if you are watching on Rokfin, we will let you skip. Otherwise, there's really not much of a way for me to do it anymore. So, Monday, Tree Hugger. Hey there, Jason. Can you believe the puppets that keep pushing the vaccine agenda? What a bunch of a-holes. Glad your show exists. I do think Trump is just a player and all talk, no walk kind of guy. The technocrats rule the world and its politics. Let's see. Darcy. Jason, thank you. Okay, well, thank you, Darcy. Let's see. Thomas Wilcuts. He says, good job on the COVID video, Jason. I had no idea the South Dakota governor did such a good job. Yes, we did a watch-along with Kristi Noem over at CPAC, so you could hear her in her own words all the way through, not just the sound bites. Great video. It's over at Rokfin now. Make the free account. Go follow. There's literally 20-plus videos you've missed. All my documentaries now in the highest quality over there. The highest quality I've ever uploaded them. Better than YouTube quality. Okay? I recently heard her position on the state referendum to legalize marijuana, which disgusted me. I agree. She's not perfect. But I have to say, she made up for it with how she handled COVID. The Microsoft passports, very informative too. Good work. And they're talking about this daily pass thing. It's not just California. They're implementing similar things in New York. They're pushing the focus away from what happened in the nursing homes with Cuomo and into this Me Too type sexual harassment thing. Okay? It's all management. Let's see. Two of the best. That's Jim Garrison. That's talking about myself and I believe Graham Elwood. Had Graham on last week. Also another great Rokfin exclusive. Myself and Graham. Go check that out. Keep on rocking in the free world. Thank you, Jim. Watch this for the umpteenth time and have to see. It keeps amazing me. Brilliant work. Thank you so much. That's Brand, and I'm not sure what video that is, but I assume it's going to be one of the documentaries and possibly LC. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. Have a coffee on me. Thank you, Ronnie. Gritch, always good to talk to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That was only last Monday. Thank you, guys. First-time tipper, just want to say I have a very hard time watching Graham once I realized he thought the elections did not have any fraud given 2016 and all the primaries in 2020. Well, not widespread fraud, that would have said it. I saw him talking today, and he talked about how he believes both sides cheated. Okay? Hey, listen, me and Graham have a lot of differences, but the ability to go speak to one another and try to articulate those differences and positions and the ability to use technology to show your evidence, I think, is important. Kudos to you for reaching out. It would be great to see you and Kim. That's Kim Iverson. I'd like that as well. Chat. By the way, she's Vietnamese, not Chinese. Okay, that is good to know. I hate messing things up. She caught up. When I was watching, it was Asian. I didn't realize that it was Vietnamese. Jim Garrison, again, sounds like they dusted off a copy of the old magic bullet theory from 11/22/63 for the government story. Not sure what video that is. Kimberly says, thank you. Brad says, I live in Australia, and this video makes the best advertisement for moving to South Dakota possible in these times. Talking about Kristi Noem. By the way, thumbs this video up if you're over on the YouTube. And remember, we need you to come over to the Rokfin. Let's see. Jason, well, thank you very much, Tim. Thank you, Marjorie. We really appreciate that. Eva Welch, thank you so much. One Truth, Peter MacArthur, thank you so much. We're gonna stop it there, but if we get more, we'll read them. All right, let's get it going. Let's drive right through these. But again, it really the only way that you can do since we are fully demonetized here, okay? And that's so weird. It came up again. Hopefully that didn't block it off over on the other platform. Odd. But once again, guys, you would have to be over at the Rokfin to check it out. All right, let's do it. Tyler says, Jason making us miss the opening of Tim Pool. Welcome back, homie. Thank you, Tyler. It's been 2 long weeks. I know it. F Tim and his weak harness. I like Tim. He's all right, man. I can't find my Rokfin account. Yeah, again, you got to figure it out, man. If you make another account for Twitter, I don't know what to tell you. They're very on fire there. Like they do a lot, and they do a lot of back end stuff. John Cooper, thank you so much, bro. See, there's one right there. We just got a one live. And before that, Earl Brown. Anger is sometimes justified, but masks are rarely useful. That's coming from him. Kara Moon says, keep going. We need you. Mary in real life, keep up the good work. Patty, always supporting. Thank you so much. We get big smiles and thank yous. Love this, guys. Thank you for speaking out against the propaganda and robbery. We are being scammed. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Set up a channel on BNT. I don't know what BNT is, Karen. What is BNT? Let's see. Cannot watch anything on Rokfin for free? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All those videos I just showed you guys. Again, make a free account. The paid stuff is the premium stuff, and that's going to end up being the archives. But again, let me show you. I haven't made anything except for this Dr. Seuss video premium because it's available free elsewhere from a couple years ago. It was a flashback because I had talked about the Dr. Seuss controversy before it made its way into the mainstream. And that's somewhere on this channel. You can find that same video for free here. But all these are free. Every single one of them. You just got to make a free account. Okay? And then if you are a premium and you do subscribe to me or endorse me, you get everybody's content. Think about that. So like a $9.99 super chat a month gets you everybody's content. I mean, keep looking, guys, because the vast majority of these, take a look, are not on YouTube. I'll repeat that. They are not on YouTube. And that's because of the crazy censorship. That's because of the boot. You didn't get the Dolly Parton ruined my childhood video. And again, Fabled Enemies in the highest quality you could possibly see it. So let's keep going down the line. Let's see. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing, Brian? My GME woke me up today, and so did Burmis. Good times. What's GME? My GME woke up today. Yeah, I've been going. It's just, again, what can we do? It's 2 weeks. I'm back for now, TJ. Probably not that much longer. Rokfin, make the free account. Rokfin, make the free account. What are your thoughts on the ousting of Neera Tanden? I think she just, there's probably 2 aspects to that. The one aspect is she's already gotten a lot of negative press. And number 2, maybe she was very comfortable where she was at and she didn't want more of the pressure. Maybe she was done social climbing. She figures she's in a good spot. Why risk it? I mean, think about it. You're in a blatantly zombie administration. I remember that, Webster Tarpley used to call, the bank scams back in 2008 with the bailouts, the zombie banks. No, it's zombie Biden. YouTube is warning channels telling the truth about C-19, and a lot of progressive channels are scared. Rokfin needs to reach out to them. They need to reach out to Rokfin. I've introduced so many creators to Rokfin, and some have taken advantage of it, some have not. Some have done it and then I guess been denied. I was really surprised that Jay Dyer didn't get a channel because I think that Jay's analysis is a great fit. They just added yet another couple categories over there. And, again, I want to say that without Rokfin and without your support, this doesn't happen. And I can't expand. And I can't fight for the truth in very dark, dark times. No, I'm beholden to be in the milk toast hour. Maybe it's going to be We should start calling it the milk toast moment with Janessa Bermaz, right? And I'll wear a wig, and I'll identify as a pineapple, and I'll put makeup on as I do it, and there'll be the milk toast moment, and I'll eat some milk and toast while I do it. So I'll put makeup on, but I won't put any lipstick on until the end, right? Or maybe I'll get flavored lipstick of like jam, and with my toast, you know, sometimes when we want to spice it up, because it's the milk toast moment with Janessa Bermaz, we get like a little Philly cream cheese on top of that. Wow, spicing it up. Yes, it's good to see you too, Carol. It's good to be back. Damn, they deleted Jamie Deluxe just like 3 days ago. I guess they deleted him. I just tweeted him asking him if he can help me write a song called Go Visit Ghislaine. Every visit day, someone new. How else do we know these people are actually in trouble? Lots of questions, Jenny. So Jamie Peck is finally leaving Sam Cedar. Finally, she took away way too much abuse. I don't know much about Sam Cedar. I don't know Jamie Peck. I usually don't pay that much attention to people that are so buried in this very obvious staged left-right paradigm on a level where there is almost no nuance and you're so hardcore playing team baseball. Like, one of the things I like about Graham is he, for sure, is allowing other people to speak, even when he disagrees, and let them present information and not censoring them and not trying to cancel them, and realize there could be common ground. But I don't know if Sam Cedar's that person. I really miss getting news, Jason. Well, TFGF, I need you to make that free Rokfin account. Make that free Rokfin account. If we can get 1,000 more followers on Rokfin, almost 1,000. We're at 12,575. If we can get up to 13,500 in a 24-hour period, okay, for the next month, plus all my videos, I'm going to remain free. And like the only like premium goodies we'll put up will be flashback videos or specials. Because we need people to move over to Rokfin now. I mean, I have a fraction of the audience I'm supposed to have here. Right? Oh, I'm not making a Spotify account. Rogan is almost irrelevant. I don't want to make a Rokfin account either. I've been following since Loose Change. I'll check you out on BitChute as much as possible. I don't post on BitChute. I have a channel there. But again, until they have a live stream feature where I can simulcast it over, I don't have the time to continually have to upload to all these other platforms. That's what is so clutch about Rokfin. So again, listen, guys, I'm not trying to be a snob about it, but Rokfin, again, I want to encourage that platform because there's a real way for me to make a living on it. And it has a future as a platform. And quite frankly, I would think right now, when we saw highs of the Ray token at over $5 within the last couple of months, and it's dipped down to almost half that, okay? Again, I am in no way trying to give you financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I have no inside information. But the intrinsic and inherent value of that token, that Ray token, I think is set to explode because real money is being pumped in, whether it's $9.99 in U.S. American dollars or the equivalent somewhere else, into a platform where people are creating exclusive content that others value. People are watching Kim Iverson. People do watch Jason Burmis there. I watch The Last American Vagabond. Whitney Webb, of course, is there. Macroaggressions is there. That doesn't even account for all the niche sports stuff that's there. Go Ben Askren. Knock Paul out. Let's go. By the way, can we get at least 100 thumbs? I know there's only 180 people watching, but can we get 100 thumbs, please? And remember, we need to Rokfin, rock that fin, make the free account. Make that free account. Let's see. Let's keep going. By the way, I do want to say again, thank you, Mr. Cooper and Mr. Brown and Miss Moon. Can you link that? That's hot AF. Get me torqued AF. I don't know what that means. Is Graham still blaming white people for everything, or is that not hip anymore? Haha, JK, it's still hip. Day Thomas repping New York. Oh, New York, get out. I honestly think about what they're doing there. You know, they've already carved New York up. Give a truck about New York. Let's see. Here we go. Jason turned into a drama queen. Okay. They banned Jamie Deluxe, but they can literally film two guys trying out. Is that right? They're trying out sexual devices on YouTube. That's ridiculous. Christy Nome is a partisan ghoul. You know, listen. Go watch my watch along. There were times when she said, you know, conservatives, the left, etc. But I agree with like 90+% of what she said. Smart woman. You're doing a great job with your videos. Thank you, Friendly Brilliant. Thank you for getting out information a lot of others are afraid to provide about subjects we need to know about. Thank you, Friendly Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. And a big old thank you. And thank you for getting 100+ thumbs up for me, guys. What is going on here? Oh, we already did those ones. Let's see. Telling the truth is dangerous. Let's see. Jeez. People who drink like fishes on the weekends and the evenings disgust me. I don't know about that. I mean, I had a few this weekend on, what was it, Friday night? Didn't drink Saturday night. We got some Herbie Hancock. Don't judge people that have a disease. I don't even know we're talking about a disease. I think anything in moderation. A lot of us saw election irregularities. I'm on the left, and I don't know who won. Only downfall about Rokfin is when I share it, people need to make an account first. That's right. You need to make the account, which unfortunately deters some people from following through in order to watch your video. I know. That's why, again, if you can't financially support me, which I understand. By the way, Jason is void at yahoo.com. That's the PayPal at Jason Burmis. That's the Venmo. Tell people, listen, you know, lead it off with, look, you'll have to make a free account to watch this. But the information is worth it. It's that next level check, okay, to ensure that we're going to have platforms outside of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, YouTube, etc., where we can have freedom of speech, thought, and share it with others. Okay? It's not perfect. We're not perfect. But, you know, again, do fish drink water? Nick Collins. Let's see. If you're on the left, you're tech, the new right. What up, Jason? Just tipped you another 20 spot. Well, thank you, John, on Rokfin, which I'll be probably following you more on. Really sucks that YouTube is trying to get rid of free speech. It does suck, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's say. Chunk Yogurt, a.k.a. Sank Ugar, finally admitted Jimmy Dore was right about force the vote. What a mook. You read it right. I don't know. Let's see. Jimmy Dore is doing the Lord's work. How is banning Dr. Seuss not anti-Semitic? Really? Really? Go watch the video or go find that video. Listen, first of all, if you are a premium subscriber and you do just kind of want to be lazy about it, because this is hard to find, although it was almost, I think it was in May. I think May 5th, first week of May of 2019. And if you don't know, not only did Dr. Seuss do World War II propaganda, which was, you know, maybe distasteful, working for the government. That's really why they pushed a lot of his stuff. But before that, you know, some of the most racist cartoons you can imagine. You know, dropping N-bombs, alluding to not only slavery, but perhaps murder, blackface, a lot of bad stuff. The stories about him and Josephine Baker. Listen, you got to be able to separate the artist from the art. Selective outrage is a real thing. It's happening now. It continues to happen. But you can find that video again either free Ski and Hutch here on YouTube, way back in the archives, a couple years back, or you can go check it out on the flashback on premium. See how cool that is? We can do flashback videos over there. Let's see. Thank you, DJ. I'm glad you do. Got to make that Rokfin account. Hello, Brigade. Jay Dyer is for the children. Jason, why do we have 8,148 comments below? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Squeaky Smith, are you just trolling my channel right now? Like, what are you talking about? Let's see. KJ Osborne would be great on Rokfin. I don't know who KJ is. Yes, Jason is void at yahoo.com. Jason, did you see the video YouTube is allowing? No, I haven't. Obviously, the whole thing of people bringing up that stuff in here, I have no idea about. Cuomo is going down ski. Make take some time, but I'm pretty sure Kamala is behind it. Kamala's the one meeting with the world leaders. Joe still hasn't given like a real live press conference yet. And they just militarized D.C. for a longer period of time by a guy. Again, let's take a look at him. I mean, by a guy that in no way resembles a third world dictator or somebody that would protect a third world dictator. You know, not a guy in sunglasses, a pencil-thin mustache, a beret, and cigars. That's the guy protecting us from the Muffin Man, the Q Shaman. Give me a break. The Muffin Man. What up, Gritch? How we doing? I just finished it. It was tastefully done, in my humble opinion. I don't know what that means. Oh, jeez. I just don't even want to talk. Why are we talking about that on my channel? Let's move on. Okay, Jason, just for you. Luckily, Rokfin took my Proton Mail account. All right, yeah, so you can use Proton Mail, whatever. You just need an email address. And then you're in. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming on over. We need you on over to the Rokfin. We need you rocking on the Rokfin. Rokfin. ROKFIN.com. Let's see. Aljamain Sterling is the true champion, like it or not. This is the fact. I mean, were we talking about Aljamain? Right there? I wouldn't say I saw him that he was losing that fight. I mean, I hope that he comes with a better game plan in the second fight, because they're going to make that fight. I mean, there's a lot of money involved too on that. So I want to put that out there. Let's see. YouTube sure allows some disgusting stuff. Let's see. That's right, Gritch. Come on down. Come on down. Live Monday through Friday over at the Rokfin. Rokfin.com. Make that account. Yeah, I don't think penetration is something that we want to... I mean, they banned Gavin McGinnis when he shoved one up his backside. Back in the day, you would be turned black and blue for this kind of deviant behavior. Let's see. I love Graham, but he doesn't seem to fully understand climate change or how it stems from global warming, which stem from weather manipulation, chemtrails, ionospheric heaters, HARP. What is this money you speak of? And real LMAO. I get it, Nick. You're funny. Jason gets censored, but these guys, I get it. Hit the like button, slap it, tap it, lick it, smack it. Just don't forget them thumbs. Let's see. Finally, on when you're live. Yes, plaid stock Canadian. And by the way, we were really hoping that Dana White was going to take the UFC and bring it to Texas. But again, even though the Texas governor has opened everything up, it's the pseudo-fascism. It's the cartels of local government working with big business and corporations that still don't want that. So it's not happening. See how that works? All right, let's keep going. Why haven't you been posting on here? Because I got banned. That's why you need to make the Rokfin account. ROKFIN.com. Go make the free Rokfin account. And then you can watch all the videos that I've done over the last several weeks. Okay? please come on down. Please go check them out. And all my documentary films are here now too, just as I promised, in the highest possible quality. Fabled Enemies, very, very proud of. If you've never seen it, and now's the time to make that free Rokfin account and check it out. Share it with friends in the highest quality. So it's just bam. Bam. Let's see. I'm right across the pond. Been suspended. That's right. Okay, figured it out. Need some info, LOL. Good thing we got to see the Capitol before it went full third world dictator on us. Yeah, it was nice, right, Eva? Unreal. Why the delay? Have you seen the celebrity-studded commercials for Well Health Safety Seal, where you register your business for a hefty fee to be rated as a safe place to shop, eat, or get a haircut? It's coming. That's crazy. Jamie sent me 5. The guy shows his sources. He does it live. All the best, Jason. Well, thank you, Jamie. Yes, I do. I don't have secret scooter sources on 4chan and, 8kun or whatever it is. I don't have that stuff. No, I have real deal stuff. Please have Richard Medhurst on. I'd love to have Richard Medhurst on. I got to reach out. If you enjoy this type of coverage, $5, $10, $15 means the world. Thank you very much for putting that in the comments section there, Gritch. Let's see. Oh, no, Cuomo. Smoke weed every day. Well, hello there, Erica. It is good to see you in the comment section. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to play this clip about what it's really all about. What all this Johnny nonsense is all about. It is a great reset agenda, and the people at the top don't care who gets in the way. That's the reality. So let's get into it. Ariel, watching over on Rokfin as well. Before we get there, says, looking forward to our next chat. Jason, been watching all your amazing work. Sorry about your friend's mom passing away from the, I can't say that. Much love and be safe. But if you want to watch that, it's a tough video. Wasn't happy I had to do it. Let me tell you something. Wasn't happy it happened. And by the way, said a prayer for you today, Nancy. Today was Nancy Garufi, a true, like, first-generation, hardworking American. It was her wake today. So thoughts and prayers to the family especially. And I love you, Nance. But, again, apparently there is no room for Nancy in this new Great Reset agenda.
Some of you may have heard of the Great Reset. That's the hiding in plain sight agenda of the World Economic Forum. They're one of the globalist institutions staffed by leftist elites that want to dictate how you live your life that I mentioned earlier. It was started by a chap named Klaus Schwab, who's run what is the equivalent of the Woodstock for the super rich and super powerful, Davos, for many, many years. Davos is not now, although there are fewer private planes parked there this year than normal. And it's not because they're practicing what they preach and they've all gone green and ditched the gas guzzlers, but it's because of coronavirus. The hypocrisy of these so-called leaders jetting in to lecture about the need to take urgent action on climate change by reducing emissions is positively laughable if they weren't so serious about making you pay the price. And the problem was that too many people were starting to laugh at the preposterous climate claims, most notably about humanity only having 5 years left to live on Earth. These claims, of course, were updated every 4 years or so to kick the annihilation plan down the road. And no one, or should I say with half a brain, can take them seriously anymore. So in the face of that mockery, a new plan was hatched, this time using coronavirus as the justification to make the very same changes. They've changed the title, though. It's now called the Great Reset.
Now, can you imagine this being on American television? Even, with people, and Laura Ingraham at least featured the Daily Pass on her program. Tucker Carlson will dip his toe in this from time to time. But, this is right what you saw here, the first 90 seconds, pretty hardcore.
And here is what the WEF Ubermeister has to say about it.
So in terms of changing our mindset, and here what is at the forefront is to create a new model, a new concept, a new definition of capitalism.
a new world order. It's all new, build back better. It's the same old garbage. It's stuff that has now literally been around for well over a century and been written about. It's so funny. I have this anonymous communist troll over on Twitter that must have just recently been introduced and saw when I was talking about how this is just old school regurgitated New World Order garbage. And, he chimed in, oh, they want your 90s conspiracy theory back. Has no idea what he's talking about. Has no idea what the history is based in this. Has no idea it's an actual agenda that goes well beyond left or right. None. But boy, he knew how to type. He knew how to be an anonymous keyboard warrior. And I just continue to say, from the very beginning, I sent him the video. I go, look, man, you haven't even watched it. You have no idea what you're talking about. Over 100 years ago now, Samuel Zane Batten wrote the book, The New World Order, all about collectivism. All about it. We quote it. We show you the book. Anyone can go check out The New World Order by Samuel Zane Batten 100 years ago. Oh, it's a 90s conspiracy theory. New forms of slavery for the people. My name is Klaus. Even Hitler had his vision of a New World Order, also covered in Invisible Empire and New World Order Defined. And, have I uploaded that one yet here by itself? I thought I uploaded it with my extras. Have I not? Let's do it live. Let's go back here. Let's see. There's the Loose Change films. I could have swore that I put Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined up here with the extras. If I have not done that yet, it's almost criminal. Where is it? Well, I'll tell you what, guys. That's also going to happen. I'm going to put Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined up here if that's not been up there with the extras. Another great reason to make a free account. Free. This has to be the Rokfin Revolution AMA. Okay? We're fighting guys like Klaus Schwab, and he's just a middleman. He's someone made to feel important by the true predator class that is a minion for, this new technopoly that they're trying to build. Telling you you're going to go to space. Yeah. Okay.
Capitalism in the old definition comprises only financial capital. But actually, human and social capital is, and of course, natural capital is.
So in other words, what he's trying to say is you're going to be a slave, and you're going to like it, you're going to do what we say, or you won't have the social capital that we provide you in a social slave score. That's all that means. And we won't be beholden to it. We'll still be the masters of genocide, of drone bombs, of full spectrum dominance, of surveillance. And our social credit scores will mean nothing because we'll own the actual resources. You'll own nothing. That's the new form of capital for this guy.
That's important.
The Great Reset is only a new term to mask their previous failures to control economic and social foundations. The World Economic Forum is just a cabal of climate crusaders and social engineers. They think they know what is best for the rest of us. It's a veritable who's who of people you should actually be very concerned about. Prince Charles, Al Gore and climate child Greta Thunberg are among their throng. So is the Secretary General of the United Nations, the President of the European Central Bank, the Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, George Soros, World Trade Union leaders, chief executives of all the big tech companies, and representatives of non-government organisations like Greenpeace and the World Wildlife Fund. Bizarrely, so too is Australian Greens Senator Sarah Hanson-Young. She even appears prominently on their website. Now, it says a lot when a senator elected to represent South Australia is on the anti-capitalist website featuring some of the greatest hypocrites in our lifetimes. It might even give you some cause for concern. Perhaps you could raise them with the senator. But having worked with her in the Senate, I will only say that birds of a feather do indeed tend to flock together. Or let me put it another way. You're much braver than me if you entrust your future to that lot. And yet, that is what more and more governments are actually doing. They're signing on to this transparently totalitarian agenda that threatens to change our business, our social and our educational interactions. But totalitarianism has always been a hallmark of the leftist. They want control and power because they think they know better than you do how you should live your life.
See, again, I don't think it's a leftist issue. I think they've pitted the left and right against each other, and we keep having that mindset. We're in big, big, big trouble. Let's get back to the Ask Me Anything. The Rokfin Revolution, everybody. Get over to rokfin.com. At least make that free account. Let's see. Fish do not drink water. Yes, until Facebook buys them. I don't think Facebook's going to be purchasing Rokfin. And honestly, if Facebook bought Rokfin and they kept the model, then my Ray tokens would probably be worth an insane amount of money. And if they kicked me off of that platform, I might even have the money to start my own platform. Right? And we're already going to try to do more and more with what we got right now. Jason, you took the vaccine? What are we talking? What? No, of course not. YouTube has turned its back on the creators that made it what it is today. Although the CDC has now given you permission to get together indoors if you've been fully vaccinated. Wow, good for you. Thanks, CDC. Let's see. Let's see. Don't people watch YouTube for the truther stuff? How many viewers will they lose when free speech is completely gone? I'm not a truther. Maggie, I've been on strike too. Over at Rokfin, rokfin.com, you can watch probably 20 plus videos that you've missed. Go make that free account right now. Make that free account. Follow Jason Burmis. And if you do make the premium, make sure to endorse Jason Burmis and you get everybody else's. Next, they'll ban Shakespeare, Kipling, and G.B. Shaw. No, they probably want you talking about Pepe Le Pew being banned. You know, that's the big thing. Let's talk about that. Yeah. But you can always catch them on the Rokfin. That's right, Gritch. YouTube, where you can shove stuff up your arnis in a video, but can't tell people how to treat themselves of COVID-19 84 for $1.50. If rappers can talk about murdering people, how about Dorsey? Let's see. Yep, saw this on the CIS. Let's see. Welcome back. Yes, it's good to see you. Definitely switch to Rokfin. Need you guys over at the... Again, if we get 1,000 just followers, 1,000 people to sign up over at the Rokfin in the next 24 hours, and I'm going to be hopefully doing some other videos and talking about this, then we will be free for the next month at Rokfin as well. Let's see. Jason Burmis, we are talking about it because we're being censored while YouTube allows. I get it. Just a lot of butt stuff. Let's see. Fabled Enemies on the Rokfin. That's what's up, Nick. That's what's up. There's a honeypot going on with Proton Mail. I don't know anything. I don't know much about it. If it were the 2020 election, he'd have 80 million thumbs up. What's your take on Harry's plight? I talked about it at the end of Mixed Martial Mindset today, TFGF. I may do another video, or I think I'm going to do a full-on watch-along because I have not watched the Oprah Winfrey interview, and I could probably only get away with that over on Rokfin. So I think we're going to do that. But I think it's very nuanced. If after you watch this video, you go check out Mixed Martial Mindset. It's the thing we end on. I think we talk about it for about 10 minutes at the end of the show. Let's see. America, the country, should separate from the American corporation. Yeah, I see how that worked out for people. All this talk of the companies and the corporations and the real Bill of Rights and the real inauguration. Guys, are you ready to have your come to God moment that you were all fooled by a psyop called QAnon? Are you ready to realize that at the very least it was created by grifters and then taken advantage of big time in a massive psyop? And that superheroes don't exist on message boards and Guantanamo Bay is not a good thing. And I told you that from the beginning. It's happening. Yeah. Okay. Like, pull it back. You know, you don't have a permanent Bell's palsy, right? You can pull it back. You can think for yourself. BC, thank you so much for joining the Rokfin. It's the Krogers and the Costcos keeping people locked up along with local health departments. That's right. You got to watch out for that local fascism. Any news on Ghislaine? Not that I know of. Texas is opening up. I live in Austin and work in the service industry and have for years here. Well, that's good, Octoroon. Let's see. Good to see a Burmese, me, and my 10-pound killer miniature schnauzer. We missed you. It's good to see you, John. Again, get on that Rokfin revolution, brother. That's where you'll see all that stuff from the last couple weeks. Let's see. Holy cow, Burmese Brigade back from another ban. Yeah, for now. Yeah, what up? What up, DC? How we doing? Let's see. Guys, my Rokfin account doesn't load at all. Did this happen to anyone? Get at those people over on either Twitter or they're also on Facebook. Get them there. Get so effed up. Yes, it's also effed up. You know, guys, I think we're going to wrap this one up, and maybe we're going to be back later tonight, and we're going to run it into the ground, man. This is it. Let's get another 1,000 people over on Rokfin. Let's rock that Rokfin revolution. Rokfin. The Venmo's at Jason Burmis. The PayPal's jasonisvoid@yahoo.com. I don't have any of my crypto addresses under this video, but I'm going to start putting them in as well. There's a lot going on. We're going to continue to expand. You can't cancel me. I've been underground for a decade and a half. I never made it over the target. You can't cancel me. Right, Diane? Diane, thank you so much for that tip. We appreciate it over on the Rokfin. You guys rock. I love you. It's not about left or right. It's about right and wrong. And even if it's just another milquetoast moment with Janessa Bermas, we're going to tell the truth here.